Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Iconoclasts. Last time we left off, we had been doing some item collection and even defeated one of the super bosses hidden in this game. Now we are going to continue that item collection, and I did my research this time. I know what's left. All I have left is Darlin Descent, and apparently I missed one item in One Concern West, so thankfully we're heading in that direction anyway, so we can grab it along the way. After that, we've only got one super boss left to get, and I'll be showing you the pattern on which to get that super boss. So, we're gonna start by going over to the warp point and heading to Darlin Descent. I forgot that weapon was still equipped. There we go. It is a powerful one, but I like the rapid fire better. Okay, this should be Darlin Descent. And let's see. Yep. Alright. So, I've got one I couldn't get. I've got a map handy too. Let me bring that up. Darlin Descent. So, we should be able to get that one now. Did I miss anything down below? Yes, I did. Two items down below. So it looks like we'll head down and work our way up. That'll be the easiest method. Let me down. Thank you. I forgot it's pitch black down here. How far down do I want to go? All the way down, okay. Ooh, if this place is flooded, will I be able to get it? Oh yeah, we'll be fine. I just gotta remember the exact spot it's in. It should be around this area here. I could be wrong though. It might be further over. Oh look. That's the best we can do. Yes, there's an opening right down here. Can't believe I missed that. For some ivory oil. And there's one other item down underground here. Which should just be some improvium. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, I know where it is. Ow, okay. Yeah, I'm just being dumb. Alrighty. Thankfully, it's all close together. Pathway over here I completely forgot about. Yep, just some improvium. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything else. 87%. It's usually the sign of only one left. Key. Schematics that I got. Yeah. Alright, well, we just gotta make our way up now. All the way up there. I guess I'll meet you guys there. Well, we're in the room. It's still flooded with water. I genuinely forget how I'm supposed to do this. Because I can't shoot underwater. Let's see. Unless, is it really that simple? Not quite. Come on. It really is that simple. I just had to make sure I timed it right. Okay. That gets us our Metallium. And that is 100% of the items in Darlin Descent. All that's left is that one item in the One Concern West. So I guess I'll meet you there. Alrighty, so back where the Ark is, it's kind of plain as day. You can see the wall doesn't quite match up here to the left. Something I very easily missed. That was dumb. Need to toss that in the proper spot. That'll work. Or not. Close enough. And there's the Metallium, making 100% of the items in One Concern West. I know we have it all in the East, I double-checked my previous recordings. So that should be 100% of all the items in the game, leaving us with one last thing left to do. Saw that coming. That is to find our last super boss. If you remember at the very beginning of the game in Blockrock Village, we spoke to a woman named Letitia. She said that if we looked for her, that she would tell us an interesting story. That is a story we are going to go start searching for and listening to now. Which means I have to head all the way back to the Shard Wasteland. So I will meet you there. Alright, we are now in the Shard Wasteland and on the hunt for Letitia. She is very well hidden, and you're gonna have to look back in places you've been before. However, if I'm remembering correctly, she is in that little room to the right of the big boxy room with the little hole in the center. So that's where we're gonna head. So, I'm actually gonna show you guys the way this time instead of cutting all the way there, because it's more rewarding that way to me. So, let's see how well I remember where I'm going. As I constantly hit my head. No. That isn't the right way anyway, so good for me. Up we go. Rest point. You little... I'm trying to be a little too precise. Alrighty. So we're in the big room, and we just go over this way. Oh, right. I forgot. Can you tell it has been a good few years since I last recorded this? Let's see. Which way would be quicker? Probably up and around? Let's find out. No, down and around. Ow, you little... I can't remember if these things can be killed. I don't think they can. Okay. So, usually when Letitia's close by, she gives you a clue. This is her flag. That will be not the button I pressed, but okay. Here. Blue, that is her clue. Tell you that she will tell you a story when you aren't feeling yourself. If you guys have noticed, ever since Robin got back from the moon, she hasn't been her chipper self. She's cold, stern, serious. Something's not right, and that's when Letitia will show her face. So now that we've found her here, her next location, I wrote it down, is Inferior Shockwood. Now here's hoping I remember where it is. But if you're lost, look for her flag. So I'll meet you guys there. And now we are back in Inferior Shockwood. Believe it or not, Letitia's in a place we visited a couple times already. So let's go talk to her. Off we go. Thankfully not too far from here. As I go into the complete wrong room. Further down. Yes, further down. To think at one point I had this whole place memorized. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, this way. Alright, and here's her flag once more, showing she's here. And it seems we are learning about Fitzroy, a man from a very long time ago. Seems he was gifted with the divine power of ivory as well, based on the fairy tale so far. So, our next location where she will show is Isi Lugar. So once again, I shall see you there. Okay, thankfully I remember where she is here, and that's right, I still have that one side quest to do too. I will be right back, though. Alrighty, I am back. So, let's start off by finding Letitia, and then we'll go and finish off that side quest. So, Letitia is not too far off. I just gotta remember the route to take. I think I gotta go down, because I don't think there's a way down from here. Yeah, no. Okay. And so the scientists, where we fought White. I'm gonna take it slow. Okay, and yes, we went down. Don't like these things. They're cute little creatures, but they're annoying. They like shooting at you. Oh, or running into you. That works too. Okay, so we are at the very end here. Just to show you the effort it takes to get to Letitia. She makes sure it's consistent. Alright. Ah! There it is, her flag. Where's the opening again? Right here. Okay. Let's talk to her once more. Well, that story ended up a little blocky due to interruptions, and my hand is locking up on me. I don't like that. Oh man, give me a sec here. It shouldn't be happening with a brace on. I just can't win with my wrist lately. Ow. Okay, so that is her 4th location. The next location is back at Darlin Descent. So once again, I will meet you back there. Before I forget, I have some news to break to poor Lori here. Poor Lori. But she is in a good place. She'll have people here who'll help her heal. Alright, now to Darlin Descent. Alright, thankfully she isn't far from this warp point. Now let's see if I remember the proper route to get there. Down below will be a little shorter. Yes, it means traveling in the dark again. Okay. So she is next to another item chest. Where the poor silver swordsman was crushed. Or this way. You can see her flag here in the tree. Out in the cold. So we have a lot still going on with this story of Fitzroy that Letitia doesn't want to tell us now. But she hasn't stopped giving us hints just yet. And this is why I record when there's no one in the house. Anyways, we have one last location to head to, and it's one where I haven't collected all the items yet. Our next stop is the Glass Strait. And the closest way there is either Block Rock or Isi Lugar. So I will meet you there. So I found the quicker way of the two was to come through Block Rock. So we are missing half of the chests here, meaning there's only 2. And it's pretty easy to get. However, we definitely do want to adjust some of the tweaks we have on us. So let's see. That I'll keep. I don't really need the attack power right now, but one thing I am gonna need is Breathless. Technically, you can get here with one of these, but if you feel safer, you can equip 2 of them. You're gonna want to take your time with this one. Actually, I'm gonna want to save as well because it's gonna take me a few attempts to get down there. So here in this open area, we haven't really explored. So if we take our time, we can look around. And keep in mind, your breath gauge goes down every time you swim faster. And they do give you warnings. And as you descend, it gets darker. Now I actually just want to come down here for the chest first, because I know it's here. Right over here. That I need to power, okay. Those tremors are getting more and more frequent. So as you can see, the Breathless is helping, but it does take a lot of air. Okay. So a trick I've ended up learning is a rhythmic stroke. There we go. And there's our ivory oil, giving us 100% of the items. Now the fun part begins. Don't worry about even attempting to get this map on screen, because the map doesn't account for anything. However, I am going to replenish my air and look for something. A flag. So like I said, do make sure you have at least one of these breathers on, because there's no way you'll make it without it. I've heard it's possible to do, but really, it's a challenge. So, give yourself a head start by leaping in, and just take your time. Don't even paddle. Just take your time as I screw up already, because you need to get this pretty much accurate. Hopefully I remember where I'm going. Because it should... It didn't reset. Oh shoot. Yep, I'm dead. I could have sworn it reset. Oh well, there I go. It's gonna take me a few attempts. And I have to recollect that item. I'm gonna get that item first, then I'm gonna save. Let's see how many tries this takes. Okay, I know it's possible. Why is this so hard all of a sudden? Okay, I was just taking the long way. So as you can see, there are ivory pustules down here, and that took way too many times, and a bed, because they know people would get reckless. You can make that so much easier by just equipping 3 breathers, but I just wanted to show it is possible to do it in 1, if you take the right path. Me being a dumb took the long way. So, I can't recall if this is a checkpoint or not, but if it is, it's handy. So we get the insanity schematic, because yes, it was insane for us to come down here. But there's more. More ivy pustules, and a lot of that blue thing's connected to it. And what seems to be a room full of nothing but ivory. And it seems Fitzroy is still alive. And he's not gonna go down without a fight. Watch your feet. Of course. He is a broken man after all. And say hello to the form we will be fighting. Watch. He's gonna throw everything at you. Watch your feet, watch the sky, watch it all. Actually, yeah, no, I have to use the bombs. Oh, frig. I'm definitely out of practice. Throwing things. You gotta watch a lot of things in this fight. Bubbling at your feet's always a good clue. Ow. But it is possible to regain ivory during this fight, too. He knows his control quite well. Here's the bubbling as I shoot the wrong way. With an interesting song. It's a long fight, but a patient one that you're rewarded for. Okay. Don't be afraid to destroy those blue rocks, because they will give you what you need. Now he's gonna start throwing a bunch of stuff at us, so watch everything. I usually do about 2 shots at a time. Now it's the last phase. Ow. Your easiest solution is just to kind of watch the eye. And there we go. This is a much more calmer fight, but it's a lot they throw at you, so you gotta watch. Letitia is the love that was reanimated with ivory, and it had failed to keep her alive properly. She is also Isi. The Isis always spoke of their ancestors. A story of love, tragedy, and eternity. I do like this. We aren't meant to live forever. We are supposed to die in order to renew the world of our memories. We live, we love, we learn, and we repeat. But that ending has to come for the repeat to return. At least that's the way I've always perceived it. I believe in reincarnation, and I think Letitia does too. Anyways, we were checkpointed there, showing that we have to make our way out. So I'm gonna attempt to get out now. Thankfully getting out's easier than getting in! Oh boy. Now I'm gonna go re-equip my equipment. That took far too long for such a short fight. But you know what? I think it's still worth it in the end, because it is a very enjoyable story and a wonderful fight. That is not the tweak. This is. Okay, well, that means we should have officially done everything we need to. I'm going to take another look at that save point just to confirm that. Hey, read. So, let us get to where we need to be. Let me up. I'm gonna head all the way back to Robin's house, because that's where we should finish it off. This has definitely been a long time coming. I was hoping that we'd be able to get some voices in for it, because it's just such a fulfilling story. But, the pronunciations of some of the words are just too much for my friends and I to handle. Still, I'm glad I came around to finally finishing this series. And I hope I've found everything, because I think I'm starting to wear thin on my own sanity with this game as well. Because it is such a good game, and the fact that it was made by one guy is outright impressive. Definitely some inspiration for me. Alright, we're back at Robin's house. We're at 92%, so I'm definitely missing something. But I'm gonna leave that for another time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Iconoclasts. This is Autumn Child saying, I'll see you all next time.